People desperately try to stay cool in the face of temperatures that have topped 40 degrees Celsius in parts of the country. And the human toll is growing. Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu saying that 40 people, many of them young, had drowned over the past 5 days.
These are people who don't have AC. When you look at the actual metrics, for example, the deaths related to AC, the deaths related to terminal cancer, it's not even close. Your statistical best likelihood of surviving is living in the United States. And that's why Europeans are coming here going, holy crap, you guys have everything. AC units. Now, I was raised in Canada, and I will tell you, very few of us had any type of central AC whatsoever. Some of us had window units, even though it gets very hot in Montreal. Did you know this? That most people in Europe don't have AC at all? I've said this before in many European countries, particularly in places like France. You go outside of the major city, people live closer to, comparatively, those in the third world than you do in modern America. It might surprise you. So this brings us to, obviously, tragedy. 40 people drowned in heat wave-related deaths in France since Thursday.
France experienced its hottest night since records began almost 80 years ago on Monday, as a severe heat wave continues to engulf swathes of Europe. Across France this Tuesday, schools have been closed and trains cancelled as people desperately try to stay cool in the face of temperatures that have topped 40 degrees Celsius in parts of the country. And the human toll is growing. Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu saying that 40 people, many of them young, had drowned over the past 5 days.
It's just another example of how Paris is just not equipped to deal with these kind of heat waves. To give you some context, only 1 in 4 French households has access to air conditioning.
Has access to air conditioning. Now, they just throw in all these people who drowned. You're like, well, wait a second. You can't just, it's hot, therefore people drown. Oh, then you do the math. Wait a second. People jumping into the rivers, a lot of them Islamic migrants who don't know how to swim really and can't go through the thought, can't process. Wait a second. Don't jump in a body of water. You can't swim.
Find shade. That would be the first thing to do.
It'd be a good first step. By the way, the heat wave, as far as the average across France, 29.8 degrees Celsius. That's 85. Fahrenheit. That's 85 degrees, like
scorching.
Yeah, and that's during the daytime. At night, it's 70. That's a humidor. That's perfect.
70? That's lower than what I set my AC to at night.
Yeah, exactly. If I set it lower than 70, he's like, I don't know, it's too cold. Know. But 85 for those in France, that's unreal. Even the Mona Lisa is feeling the heat. Hey, which, by the way, got a lot of the Islamists all hot and bothered. And it was compounded by, it just really pissed off their wives.
Oh, come on. Why'd you do that to those kids?
Stuck the landing.
Still the primary problem with Europe and France. There's no, what was the number?
AC or child brides? Which one?
Both.
Correct.
Now. Yeah, both. I have a bigger moral gripe with the child brides.
Yeah, me too.
Well, if you're going to have a child bride, you got to at least keep her chilly.
That's true.
That's true. She deserves comfort.
That's why at least here, our perverts, they keep them in a meat locker.
It's like, it's a bit overcompensating, but still.
You know.
Split the difference.
My point is you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Yeah, that's why we have basements. You know?
Right. That's exactly
cooler
right.
underground.
Cellar I keep my child brides at cellar temperature.
People think you keep them down there so people can't hear them scream, but really, it's to keep them comfortable.
It's cellar temperature. Like people say, I want wine at room temperature. No, you want it at cellar temperature, just like your Islamic harem.
You're a courteous lover, Stephen.
It's not me.
Clip that, please, by the way.
Yes. So, to give you an idea, though.
Pay attention to the show. You just wait for me to say something.
Check we make the references available every day that we stream. 11 a.m. Eastern, we stream every day, and you get a bibliography, effectively. Every day, all the sources. If you look at the average yearly heat-related deaths, in the United States, it's 702 on average. Europe, 15,000.
And it's hotter here.
Way hotter.
Yes.
And we play football in August.
Yes.
People pay to come sit in it.
Yeah.
Watch people do that.
And they don't really do anything. They tell you to eat an orange and take a salt tab. Yeah. And by the way, yes, per capita, that's a rate of 0.21 per 100,000 people in the United States versus 2.01. So
That's
10
significant.
times the amount in Europe,
Jeez.
to be clear. Only 10% of EU households have AC at all. 90% in the United States have AC. Maybe this is why you're seeing all of these Europeans come to the United States going, oh my, what I've been told is not true. And keep in mind, these same people, 10% who have AC compared to 90%, these healthcare metrics that are used going, we have the worst healthcare system in the world. It's often self-reported satisfaction. That's why Cuba ranked higher than the United States. We were right next to, I believe, like Colombia and Lithuania. It's self-rated, hey, are you satisfied with your healthcare? These are people who don't have AC. When you look at the actual metrics, for example, the deaths related to AC, the deaths related to terminal cancer, it's not even close. Your statistical best likelihood of surviving is living in the United States. And that's why Europeans are coming here going, holy crap, you guys have everything.
I just need to find me some shade, and I just want to experience what it's going to feel like to actually walk into the stadium, to feel the air conditioned. Oh, this is glorious.
That is bloody lovely.
Absolutely glorious. It's like stepping into a fridge.
That's me on the road.
There's one thing I never want to live without again: air condition. I just love AC. In Germany, there's this belief that AC is unhealthy.
Went the other way from the ovens.
Oh, jeez.
He's German.
It's
It's a matter of record.
You're not wrong either.
Yeah.
It is more healthy than an oven.
They were just like, look, let's cool it with the extremes on the temperatures. We probably should just be temperature neutral. Now, you often see people make fun of Americans and go like, we're just a country with no culture, and Europeans, you Americans let's take the worst stereotype. You Americans, you're so fat, you're backwards, you live in the swamps, shooting your guns. Okay, let's take like one of our poorest states, or Mississippi. Okay, the GDP per capita, 54,000. France is 52. The people of France are significantly more poor than the people of Mississippi. On average. Think about that for a second. So whenever these Europeans people talk about, when you think Eurotrash, you think someone who's maybe a little bit trendy, but elegant, more cultured. They have rednecks there too, and most of their people don't have AC. They don't have access to the kind of hospitals and modern medical interventions that you do. It's very difficult to come by. And they're coming here and they're very grateful, while Americans bitch and say that everything is worse than ever. So this is what's happening in Europe right now. By the way, Dan, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. America is the greatest country in the world. The United States, it's not even close. People who've experienced all of the above know it. It's even more stark of a contrast when you live here. Visiting is one thing. Living here versus living in Canada or Europe makes it even more apparent. You're still here on YouTube. Remember when we could say whatever we wanted on YouTube and people didn't have to censor out words like gay? See, even that, right? That's not even a swear word. Or the word sex. Even if you're just talking about it, you're not saying anything profane. That's why I live stream on Rumble 5 days a week. Go subscribe over there on Rumble, where you get the live show every single day. If you're still using this archaic form of delivery for information on YouTube, I don't want to judge, but your father hates you.